Alright, I'm live. Gonna take a little bit to yap before we get into the game. Been kind of hyped on this game called Blasphemous lately. Not hyped on the audio tabbing out like that whenever I take a looky-loo at things. Let's see, let's just go over to views here. I was like, you know what, maybe a quick hour of this before I get some other chores done around the house would be pretty cool. Having a energy drink just to get rolling here. Sorry, I'm just getting things all situated here. There we go, got that. Okay, yeah, my sources are probably one thing I just want to tweak. Get those all situated. Alright, where's the webcam? There we go. Now I think I'm ready to jump on into it. This game's pretty fun. I'm kind of liking the vibes, kind of giving me like soulsborne vibes. Also just checking to see if this is going to push me out exactly at 11:15, if I should keep yapping here or what the deal might be. 38% of the way through the game, though. It's going to take me a little bit to kind of remember where I'm at. Oh, okay, I got it. So that last doodad, that last gimmick is kind of the, where I need to be in order to, okay, nope, never mind. Taking a little bit to just remember where I'm at in this game. Aha, okay. So I think I climbed across this giant canyon to venture down there. There we go, there we go. Wait, did I knock that back at him? I didn't know that was a thing. If I did that, that's a game changer. That is a game changer. Sweet, look like we got some viewers coming through. I don't know, my streams are kind of chill. I just kind of yap about whatever's on my mind, game a little bit. Trying to climb towards a sub goal, so if any of you feel like dropping a sub, that's awesome. How's your day going, brother? It's going good. Just kind of getting a start to it. How about you? Did you have a good weekend? Trying to also keep things a little different depending on which platform I'm on. Hell yeah, those are the best streams. Yeah, that's my vibe. And if I'm at a part where I'm like, hey, I need to like dial in, I need to focus, and I'm like, hey, give me a second here and try and be okay at this. You just got a call back from a job offer? Let's go. That sounds like a win. Oh, I see. Okay. So these... Are they giving you, like, next steps on what you need to do? I was like, can I just jump? Do I gotta wait for this guy? What other games do you play? That's... So, like, over on Twitch lately, I've been doing a lot of scary games because it's October, so... We've done the Resident Evil 3 remake, Silent Hill 2 remake, Alan Wake 2. What are some other ones I've done recently? Space Marines 2. I'll do a little bit of like Magic Arena. It's like an offline game. I'm just kind of all over. I say it's like usually a mix of JRPGs, scary games, retro. Anything that's silly or will get me to react. What about yourself? Yeah, just waiting for another callback. Nice. I hope it all works out for you. I have not played Blair Witch, but I've seen that pop up on like Game Pass, I think it was. Oh, I see. It looks like I need some kind of gimmick to get over to that side. Or at least it was on, like, Game Pass for a minute, so... I'm not particularly good at Souls games. I joke, like, hey, if I can get through these, pretty much anyone can. Although this game's giving me big Castlevania Symphony of the Night vibes. Chivalry 2, and I'm pretty sure it's like $10 at most. Okay. I got a few buds that are into Chivalry. Never got around to it myself, but... My rule of thumb is like... If I don't have like the time to get into a game, then I'll just watch someone streaming it. This one was sitting on my backlog for a while, and I just like the art style. There we go. Hadn't streamed this in a couple days, and I've been having to remember the controls. $10 doesn't sound bad. I've also wanted to check out that collectible card game shop simulator. Especially because I heard you can mod it now, so like... you can add in like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or whatever CCG you're into. Oh, I see, okay. Weird. Oh, grrr! So, like, compared to Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, etc., this game's gimmick is you don't lose your money whenever you got, but your special meter slowly gets depleted. Trying to think of what I've got for like games I'm excited for coming up. Probably the last Alan Wake DLC, which I think drops tomorrow. And I want to get around to finishing up Yakuza Infinite Wealth. So I think that show's dropping soon on Amazon. It's looking pretty cool. Oh, this is 2 for 1? Okay, that's sweet. Yep, name's the same over on Twitch, too. I tried to keep it just nice and easy across the board. And plus, it's a little tough for me to do. Like, I know you can multi-stream, but I'd rather just, like, split out a day to be like, alright, this day I'm on YouTube, this day I'm on Twitch. Bet I'll give you a follow, much appreciated. Yeah, just trying to keep it mixed up, or keep things different depending on where I'm at. Yesterday I was doing a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough with a buddy of mine. Do I got a blood vial? Oh, I do, okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna be much more painful since I'm trying to climb up this the other way. So I can go here or here. Actually, no, not that bad, because these jabronis are kind of a pain. Yeah, do you stream yourself, or you just mostly like just game? Was on a big Helldivers 2 kick for a while, but probably around the same time as everybody else. It was like, it was hot for a minute, and then after it, I was like, I think like gamer ADHD kicked in. Seems like it'll be easier to do one platform at a time. I don't know how to even go at streaming, but I've always wanted to. I got into it, you know, when the world shut down and like I wasn't working. So the way I looked at it was, you know, I'm pretty much just playing games anyways, like, and I already have all the stuff set up for it, because like with work I was having a webcam in and, you know, do all that. So it wasn't the fanciest setup. But I gave it a shot and I liked it. Like along the way, like getting to meet like a lot of really cool people has been awesome. I was like, maybe if I got like a little bit of a pixel there. I really should just cross from this other side. It's like I'm by no means like an advice column or an expert on streaming, but for friends that gave it a shot, I'm just like, you know, don't go like whole hog on getting all sorts of fancy bits and bobs until you're like, hey, like, this is more than a once in a while thing for me. Look at this handsome fella. Hey, Zamy, how you doing? I'm trying to get myself to wake up earlier every day to do like either a YouTube stream or TikTok stream in addition to Twitch stuff. And keeping it different on, you know, each platform. Okay, so I could go across. Appreciate you popping in. Hope your week's going good. I'm good, struggling to be awake. I feel like I gotta just like splash my face with water a couple times and then, you know, rip an energy drink. It's getting out of bed that's the tough part for me. Like once I get that done, I thought that was gonna knock me off the platform. Once I get that done and get up and moving, things kind of fall into place, but it's that first step. About to do some overnight shifts, so I'll be here with you soon. Sounds good. Kind of. Usually when, hey, Orange Cat, how about you quit getting into stuff? You gonna make some breakfast to wake you up? Yeah, I had buddy of mine mentioned avocado toast is his go-to. And I was like, yeah, wait a minute. Instead of, you know, spending a bunch of money at a store, I can just, like, you know, get some avocados and, you know, do that myself. So that's been my go-to. I sort of do overnights, I guess, when it comes to like streaming. First time doing them, wish you like good luck. I have to ask my buddies that do like security and stuff, like how if they got any tips. I think it's just kind of adjusting. I think it's just kind of adjusting to it. Get some of those blackout curtains. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, where's my range attack? I feel like if I stream... Sleeping through the week, man. I used to say that, and then I got old. Now I'm like, I'll try and sneak in sleep whenever I can. Okay, that fell. Playing some Shiv while watching the streams. Amy, you ever play Chivalry? Just down. I've got like a huge caffeine dependency. Like I'm like I don't think I could go cold turkey, but if I did that, like I'd probably be able to smell colors and, you know, taste sounds. It's spicy as full. You know, when it comes out of me, probably. I'm gonna get more sleep since I moved. I've been getting more sleep since I got like got on one of those sleep gimmicks. Oh, I see. Okay, so I gotta time this thing. It's like watching that little guy's maybe the cue. You haven't played Shiv? Okay. Yeah, I had an old roommate when I was living in apartments that were. He was a big fan of that, and I think like Mountain Blade. It's cool watching people play it, but it's not like playing the worst map right off the rip. Oh, sick. There it is. Okay. I didn't know I could just do that. Bouquet of Rosemary. Okay, I think that goes towards the... I think that one goes to the healers. It's also kind of Souls-like in the sense that it gives you a vague idea of where to go, but it doesn't handhold you. Oh no! I assume in Chivalry. Cause what is it like? How many is it like Battlefront or like those sorts of games where it's like 32 on 32, so you load in and you just get like you run the risk of just getting got. Me when I finally decide to play Fortnite. Load in, just get wiped out by sweats. I'm like, alright, nope. Never again. 2020, okay. It was just like, all I know is like when I watch it, I'm like, there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of folks with like axes and swords and whatnot. Alright, so none's gone. Maybe I do just like explore this bottom level. Indeed, it is a groan. It comes from the deepest core of this place, slithering in spirals, growing with its own echo, distorting in mists the bronze embossings. Cry the intertwined throats of a single penance, a single morning. Light hardly ever reaches here, only the cold and the groan. You just gotta place yourself correctly. Fair enough. We got some groundskeeper willies here. Oh, I forgot about those guys. Ballista bolts fit into your goal into the ground. That's a pretty good accuracy. It's making me think of this one part in Elden Ring, like the first castle. See all these old-timey ballista dudes, or... Okay. So that's teleporter. That's our teleporter. Oh, okay. We got Ghost. Yeah, Stormhill. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. When you said that, that gave me those vibes. Like when I was new to the game, it was rough. It was hard out on these ye old streets. I'm checking. I'm probably a dummy, but I'm guessing this this cloud is poisonous. 14th playthrough on one character. Yeah, yep. Of course it is. Of course these clouds are poisonous. Yeah, I just finished up base game as a first timer. So now I want to get into the DLC. And then if and when I run it back, I think I'm gonna do a doot build for fun. Alright, so keep an eye on these poison clouds. Yeah, it's like it seems like a blast. I've been also doing Lies of P, but I might restart that one. Okay, so this gimmick is like that. Those clouds just don't dissipate. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I already heard what this guy's got to say. Eventually, I want to try Sekiro. I'm on one of the Twitch stream teams I'm on. Like, there's folks like me who are kind of new to the Souls genre. And then there's folks that are, like, doing, normal controller hitless runs. Some of those, like, wacky controllers, like dance pads. I think someone just joined up that'll do, like, no hitless on a piano. Well, the thing is, like, everyone's cool. Like, I can appreciate that even, these folks with, like... Yeah, I like, for charity, it's becoming my charity thing every year to do really bad retro games. So, like, last year for St. Jude, I did Sonic 06 twice, and then another one called Ride to Hell Retribution. I put out, like, a video just kind of joking about it, where I'm like, being able to play these terrible games, it gave me the confidence to even, like, try Soulsborne stuff. Oh, sweet, I got a rope. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, it's a payoff, like, for the folks doing the runs. When you finally get, like, no hitless or whatever your goal is, like, it's a legit rush. I mean, hell, even as a newbie, taking down the dual Crucible Knights for the first time, like, I think I about blew my voice out just, like, getting so stoked on it. Okay, so I go up through the poison clouds. I can pay that dude. So I haven't figured out the item or gimmick I need. So I'm like, I doubt they had gas masks in this era. Alright, how steep is this bill gonna be? 800, okay. What is it? Because, like, that's been my build so far. And I know my weapon choice probably isn't optimal, but I've been enjoying it. I've been doing a gargoyle twin blade with whatever art like stacks more bleed onto it, and then Eleanor's pole blade. Because a buddy is like, dude, like the power stance on those, like it'll stun lock a lot of bosses if you can get the timing of the jumps down. Okay, this is a new enemy type. Got Bride of Frankenstein here. There we go, okay. That's a gimmick. So with that info, I'm guessing the boss is gonna have us doing some parrying. Scavenger's Curve Blade, then Seppuku on them? Okay. Is that a normal, easy to find blade too? I missed out on the one piece for the armor set. So I streamed with like no guides and missed out on the masks thing that you can get from Moog's Palace. It's on a body in Mount Gilmer. I'll have to look. Is it the raptor feathers? Game's getting tricky. At least there's a mini map, so I can kind of track. What's happening here. Okay. Oh yeah. Wrong button, wrong button. Oh, that's devious. Can't remember where it's at, but you probably got it if you went through Mount Gilmer. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like half of why my playthrough took a minute was just. Oh, this is new. Okay, there's like no why, so. There's no why, but it's chill. Why is like the interact button. Half of why my playthrough took a minute was just because I was trying to explore like every place I could. Sweet, that didn't damage me. So I can descend further, but I'm trying to explore as much of this joint as I can. Yeah, because like I don't know, the way I look at it with games is just like, you only get one first playthrough. Yeah, for real. You only get one first playthrough, so I'm like, you know, take my time, kind of savor it when I can. Alright, this part is giving me like Ninja Gaiden vibes. The frontal. Okay, so it's a lobotomy. When I made a new character for the DLC, I found new shit I missed. I have items my main character doesn't. I noticed even when I was just like stumbling around on stuff, I would have some veteran players come in and they're like, dude, I've never seen this before. Or it's like, so I was trying to use map markers to track like where my current objective is and where like any side things were. My buddy taught me a trick how to clear all of them out, like the ones you set. And I think that blew a few folks' minds. Okay, so I really don't feel like messing with these dudes right now. Okay, so I could just go up over there. Loving these dodge and parry mechanics. It's like if you get a hit on an enemy, you got a little bit of a window to get a little extra oomph in your jump. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so it's claiming there's like maybe a little bit up there. You're chill as fuck. You deserve a good audience. Not gonna lie. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to grow on the platforms where I can. Like, things on Twitch are going pretty good, and I just started to dive a little bit further into streaming on here. Oh snap! A Clark stream on YouTube. Hey, what's up, Nilo? Yeah, I'm trying to divvy it up a little bit. Where oh, sorry, I'm waking up still. Where I'm trying to do like a morning stream on YouTube. You know, like for maybe an hour, 2 hours, whatever. And then hit the purple app with something new. Hey, I forgot I could actually like say the platforms. TikTok's really weird about that, where it's like, allegedly, if you mention like any other apps, they nerf your views. All right, so we haven't figured out what this purple guy does. There's got to be something that'll give some immunity here to these poison clouds. Do I? Okay. Like, okay, Cuphead. So, okay. Really? Ah, that's gnarly. All right, I'm making a note that. Really? I'm like right on top of something here. Like there's literally a room right down below. It's alright though. I was thinking of those games done quick, folks, where they're just like, alright, that's new knowledge for the level. When they're doing like those impossible Mario Maker maps. I forgot too, I've got like a YouTube short scheduled for noon o'clock, so I wonder if that'll bring any folks into the stream. So far, it looks like some folks have been hanging around, so appreciate everyone hanging out, vibing with me. Like, on the real though, like, especially back in my band days, I appreciate even if it's like, you know, like, even if it's like one person hanging out, I appreciate it, because there's so many times back when I was in bands where, like, we would just play to either the other bands or, I think like one of my first shows, we were doing this coffee shop gig, right? And the staff was like, "Hey, you guys can keep doing your thing here, but we're gonna lock up. We appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate you too. I enjoy watching, enjoy popping in and hanging out on your streams as you're doing a little Resident Evil Village. One of my That one, like, low-key became one of my favorites. Oh, yep, alright. So, we can go there. I'm gonna go take that path. But yeah, when even the staff was like, hey, we don't want to sit through this. Now, whenever... Whether I'm like refereeing or streaming, if someone's getting bummed out about, like, you know, the crowd not being where they'd like it to be, I'm like, you know, at least the people like running the venue aren't like, yeah, you guys do your little thing. We're gonna lock up. Yeah, I think it's like, I don't know, it's like the perfect blend of campy for me while still being a bit scary. Oh, hey, there we go. YouTube, I think the YouTube alerts are working. I don't know if my sub thing is working, but I was trying to figure out how to get alerts going when people sub or, you know, super or whatever. Legit, the complaints I had in 7 not only got fixed, but we got so much more. I would agree, Nilo. Yeah, like Village plays as well as like the 4th remake. Followed you on Twitch. Okay, that's why these lights went off. I'm still trying to get things all figured out across the platforms. So I was like, I had to check, like, was that a Twitch alert or was that a YouTube alert? I try to keep my, like, follows anonymous, just like a generic, like, thanks for following alert. Just because I learned on TikTok, people will try and get you banned by, you know, having a real bad name. Or, you know, they try and trick you into saying, like, oh, thanks for following, you know, see more butts. Or, obviously, it'd be much worse than that. Yeah, appreciate the follows. Over on Twitch, I think my schedule's kind of falling into Wednesdays through the weekends. Yeah, it might be. That's alright, though. When I'm offline here, I'll adjust it. Alright, this is giving me boss room vibes, yeah. It's like that little old lady, I think's a summon. Is this also gonna be a boss? Okay, we've given torn.
This torn ribbon, I reject this bond with my betrothed.
Okay, is that a hair egg?
With this veil, I cover my face in mourning for the dead love for my betrothed.
Alright, missing an offering, but I'm gonna mark that. Alright, so that thing poking out means I need like a rope or something. This is kind of like... Oh, I haven't played Sea of Thieves in a minute. Maybe since like they announced like the Pirates of the Caribbean collab.
Pay no heed to the wrinkles of my penitent one. So be it.
All right, old lady, help me out. This is definitely a boss room. What do we got? Okay. Oh, huh. Interesting gimmick. Hey, what's up, Uncle? Playing some Uncle Souls. How you doing today? How's your Monday going? My first play, I clocked in 180 hours in 3 weeks. While working full-time? God dang. That's almost like 2 full-time jobs. Holy shit. Chicken Soup for the Young. Is that the new book that came out? Just some life advice. I figured it would be like hamburger soup. Doing good. I'm just doing some work right now. I'm trying to push out the subreddit you made for work. Oh, cool. Come on, old lady, heal me. I need your heals. Okay, I was not expecting this for like a Super Saiyan nun. Just advice how to steal money from the nest or bag an uncle or auntie. How to steal money from auntie's sock drawer and not get whooped up on. $8.5 average each day. You were working 19 hours overtime. I feel like the last game that had me gripped like that might have been like old school RuneScape back in the day. I feel like I need the gimmick to block their attacks. No, not the ultimate nun. Dang, okay. I was thinking about when Left 4 Dead 2 came out back in the day, how I'd steal $20 from my mom for a couple weeks leading up to the release and skip school to play it. I would've got whooped up on if I did that. But he's got a laptop that he connects to his phone so he can play RuneScape 3 at work. I'm surprised like RuneScape's still going. I joked like old school RuneScape for me was just like regular RuneScape. It was probably that or Diablo 2. Like, I don't know, my bud claims that the new season of Diablo's pretty sick, but it hasn't quite hooked me like the Diablo 2. I don't know if that's like nostalgia or what. That's why you don't get caught. Yeah, I learned that. That's why everyone thought I was one of the good kids growing up. Cause I was like, no, it's not that I'm a good kid. I was just scared of getting caught. Level 10 Uncle Sneak. Kind of unfair these nuns have like Super Saiyan powers. Oh! I'm so close. There it is. Level 10 hunk. like those mobile games where it's like level 1 versus level 100. Diablo broke my heart, so I don't know if I trust this season. You know what broke my heart off of like MMOs? It was that Star Wars MMO. So I was all hyped. I thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be a perfect Knights of the Old Republic sequel, and it was cool for like a week or two, and then it became so bunk. One time I lit a match and my mom was mad and asked who did it, and I tried to lie. Yeah. It was like, for my mom, it was like, because, she's trying to, instill, some tradition values on me. She was like, I don't care if you go out and if you do dumb stuff, but if you lie to me about it, like that's what got her. Probably a little nostalgia, but 4 is utilizing systems and mechanics that turn people off at 3. It kept the aesthetic of 2, but not much else. Yeah, like, I thought the cutscenes were the coolest part of 4. I don't want to spoil it, but there's one in particular. I'm like, all right, Blizzard went all out. Like, this is probably one of the coolest cutscenes they've done. And I think maybe it was that, like, nostalgia. And maybe it was, like... Maybe for me, too, it was just, like, I don't know, I was a kid, so, like... I had all that energy to... go find my cousin Brendan and, like, my buddy Justin. We'd make us a bunch of Commod grilled cheese sandwiches and just, like... Diablo all day. LAN party style. My mom hated it when... Yeah! Hey, you! It's early. Alright, come here. This guy's being annoying. I'm like... Dude, you usually do this when I'm streaming. Why do you need attention now? And you got, like, stinky breath, dude. You need like a cat tic tac. Alright, so what's this lady got for me?
Fortunate to partake in this victory.
You're hoping it was a cat? Yeah, I got 2.
Before I depart, I want these words to accompany you, so that you remember our pact. Penitent one in silence, now resume your journey.
Oh, can I exit that way? No. Oh, what are their names? Oh yeah, this guy's lying. When he was adopted, his name was Stumpy because he's missing a hind leg, and I'm like, come on, can't do him dirty like that. And then behind the green screen is my Tabby Calico. Her name's Pandora. I joke that these guys don't help pay rent, so they earn their keep by greeting people coming into the streams. Oh, all right. Are we saying a prayer to Jim Carrey?
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle.
You got a tortie named Chicken Nugget? That's a good one, too. She's an asshole. These two are chill. They're just, like, needy.
Heart of guilt.
So I got the Holy Wound of Contrition. That's like all 3 doodads I need to at least make it over. Yeah, this is cutscene time probably. That dude looks like a when you nut, but she keeps sucking.
You
have been allowed to. Penitent one, traverse now its threshold. We penitents carry such guilt.
I see, so this is gonna be an elevator? Yep, okay. And a health doodad.
Of my deep pains.
But now I could probably teleport around and check off some of these quests. Oh wait, Tears of Atonement. So I just need to get the Quicksilver then, and I've got one quest figured out. Yeah, these two are chill. They don't really get bothered by much. Just a vacuum. Oh, the orange guy hates water. Pandora loves it. Alright. I think I need to find an item to reduce some of that poison. So I doubt, like, now that I unlock this thing, I doubt it's the end game. Or it's gonna be a deal like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where it's like, technically the main game's done, but... Oh, that's wild. So I just gotta, like, time the ducks. Better be something good. Melted gold coins? I think my cat's lonely. My roommate doesn't really bring her cat, or his cat out, so she's kind of bummed. That might be it too. Like, the only time these two are really jerks are like when one of them finally gets sick of the other and goes to bed. Then whoever's awake will be bothering me like, hey, my buddy went to bed, and what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know, for supposedly really, independent critters, I think cats are pretty... A lot of cats tend to be pretty social creatures. Like, when my roommate and I, like, when we travel for stuff, we've got, like, automated feeders and, like, a water fountain for them. But we'll still have a buddy come over to check in on them. Cats are super social. Yeah! The cats and mine, like... I feel like it's not as bad with my roommate, but when I leave, like, say, when I went to TwitchCon, and, like, a buddy came by and checked on him, she was just like, oh yeah, they've just been, like, up in the cat mansion, just, like, they came out and said hello to me, but otherwise they've been up there sleeping. And as soon as I get home, they're, like, tearing around the house like maniacs. She shows her love in a different type of way. These two. The orange guy is a snuggle bug. Pandora, like, if once she warms up to you, then she's pretty lovey. Yeah, it was like, what was it? I had to take Pandora into the vet because, like, she was just kind of getting a little sick. So naturally, I'm, like, freaking out, want to make sure she's good. And the vet made me feel super guilty because she was like, have you been traveling a lot recently? And I was like, yeah, I was gone for like 2 weekends in a row. Like, why do you say that? And she was like, well, you might have stressed Pandora out enough that she got sick. I'm like, don't say that. I feel like the worst cat dad ever. Protects the lunge and... Oh, sacred lunge. Okay, so these are like locked out. I'll grab those though. So that's the Brotherhood of Silence. I love when dog people complain about cats. I'm always telling them, "Oh, you don't like a cat, like an animal that values consent." Yeah. Which is like, that's one of my one of my favorite stories recently. Sloth was, Monday nights I go do board game night with some buddies of mine, and my buddy had just moved in with his partner of a long time. So he's got two voids and she's got just this giant loud calico. And meeting the calico for the first time, I was like, "Hi, you want to go up?" And she looked at me and just gave me like a meow, and then like walked off. I was like, "Okay." She is the queen of the house, and she is no up.
Merciful be.
All right, I'm gonna look up what the hell do I do with these Tears of Atonement? That's interesting. I didn't know that thing was like a full on. Also, did I just get quest money? That was it? Yeah, cats have such different personalities. My cat that my ex now has is super friendly, tall human. She would for sure get kidnapped. I think like these, like the orange guy definitely. The orange guy would just be like stoked. Pandora, I think, would be a little cautious because like whenever we get solicitors like around here, it's like the roofing repair people. She'll go into alert mode and like start pestering me like, hey, there's people here. I don't know these people. But if it's like my friend that comes by to trim her nails, because like she won't let me trim them, then like she's actually happy to see him. Cat lives with me right now. Let me know if danger's around. She's actually saved your life. Dang. Current cat needs consistency in order to build a bond with others. She doesn't like people in her space. Pandora's cool. Like you can pick her up. You can, like I've done the thing where like I'll sit here and have her be like Batman. Like she'll just loaf over me. But when I first got her from the cattery, I tried to just like pet her on the back and like she spun around and like split my lip open. So I think some of it too for her. Some of it for her too is just like a change of environment really helped her out. I live in a studio, so I can't have people around often because it's a damn cat. So I usually keep the visits short. That's understandable. Yeah, like unless you could, I don't know, make her a little cat fort or something. Resistance to falls. I'm like, do I really need that? We'll go with that for now. But yeah, if she doesn't have like a safe spot to just like be able to retreat and decompress, then yeah, she's gonna be on one. Honestly, it took me a year to gain her trust, because until I'm in a one bedroom where she has a place to retreat and feel safe. Yeah, that's good that you're looking out for her like that too. Oh yeah, and yeah, that's like the kicker. Like, I honestly should just go grab Pandora quick. Cat tries to snooze all day and then she stays up all night, like, trying to wake me up. I'm like, turnabout's fair play, cat.
Look from the other side.
I see, okay. So those 2 years of atonement are just like, we get like a larger money reward. I thought there'd be more to it than that, but it doesn't look like it. She's taught me a lot, though. I value her companionship. I learned a lot about not needing instant gratification and more about patience, thanks to her. I've learned that, too, like, with Pandora. Or just, like, making sure to... it's like, as much as I joke around and goof or whatever, I tend to get, like, swallowed up in my work. And she's great about giving me reminders to, take a break. Usually when she starts coming around here and like brushing up against me, like that's her that's her cue that she wants to play. So it's like, okay, I need to find like a good point to pause whatever I'm doing and take a break to play with her. Or just like, I don't know, these cats get into stuff, they knock things over, just, you know, learning to be very like, you know, whatever, they're cats. If the cat gets into something, the cat really doesn't know like why it's a good or a bad thing. They're just curious by nature. Yeah, Neeby usually will jump on my desk and remind me it's time to go to bed. She also gets into things when she needs me to do something. She bugs me when her needs aren't being... Yeah! Like, Pandora will bug me the most when Lion goes to bed. And then, like, when I start to want to wind down for the night, she becomes deceptively quick. Like, her default mode is just kind of this little armadillo saunter. But when she's actually motivated, she can zoom fast. So I'll open the door to my bedroom and like she's already like zoomed right on in and starts to make herself a little nest. I feel bad though, cause like I don't like when I lay down for like an afternoon nap. I'm fine having her in the room, but if I'm trying to go to bed, I'm like I can't have you in here, cause at about the half-hour mark, right when I'm about ready to fall asleep, that's when she'll do something to wake my ass up. She'll get bored and start exploring, or she'll like poke me with like one little end of her claw. Other cat, Loki, whenever I'd go to my office in the morning, she'd be the first one in. Pandora will do that when I'm getting ready for bed, or I'll have to remind her, like, if I'm going in my room to get clothes or something, I'm like, alright, it's not bedtime yet. Oh, so there's some whole ass caverns down here. Alright, this is a dumb idea. Okay, yep. I had a feeling. Sometimes she'd open the door and the swing open scare me because it looked like a human was trying to get in. Meanwhile, it's just her chubby ass. Like, girl, please. Yeah, that's like, that's half of why my sleep schedule's been off, because Pandora will be just trying to like break down my door when she wants me up for something. Like her ass will like do a running start and just like charge into the door. I'm just like, cat, what are we doing? Got me feeling like Lord of the Rings here. When they're trying to keep all the orcs out. I can't when I gotta go bathroom. Cause like I'd mentioned Pandora doesn't care about water. So because of that, I gotta sit down to pee. So it was like maybe like 2 months into having her. You know, like I just had the door open while I was going to have a pee. She immediately like rushed in and was like put her little paws up on the bowl, and I'm like, cat, like I really gotta go, so I can't just like pause here. And I'm like, this is not water. You don't want to get soaked in this, and I don't want to have to give you a bath. So I was like trying to like shoo her away. There was like the orange guy tries to get in my room because like one of my exes would let both of them in, and for whatever reason they'd actually behave around her. But if I have both these cats in my room, they just start dinking around and getting into trouble and, you know, fighting each other. Neeby will rush into the bathroom sometimes and rush take. She's gotta do it. She's gotta do it because you are, like, cat solidarity. Oh yeah. That's like the other reason too why I can't have Pandora like in my room is during like summer months when I'm just in my boxers, she likes to burrow. And so like there's one time where like she was trying to burrow up my boxers and I'm like my boxer briefs. I'm like, cat, no. I don't want you getting in there and thinking there's like a little mouse toy or something for you to start pawing at. Oh no! So yeah, she's stinking up the joint too. Yeah, like I'm gonna wake up wondering why, you know, why everything down below's hurting. And it'll be because a cat thought she found a cat toy in the mystery cave she was exploring. Cause like she's curled up on my lap to snooze, and then if she hears a bird or the house creaks or something will scare her. And so like immediately she's like stepped on my balls trying to sprint off to wherever she's, you know, wherever she's got to go. Let's see, so I can donate to this joint. Is it going to tell me how much?
This for many tears which 1,000 prayers do not still. Find the next thread.
Sometimes I'll fart and scare Neefy and I start laughing and she looks unhappy. Yeah, it's like, and she's like, or Pandora's like a 10-pound cat. Like, how is she able to put enough pressure that, like, one of the times I had to go in and get cortisone to my shoulders because she was trying to climb up on me like a parrot. And then she put all of her weight onto one paw so she could, like, jump onto her cat tree. And she got me in just the right spot to where, like, it did something to my shoulder that, like, caused a domino effect to where like my bicep was like seizing up. I'm like, how do you manage to like put your paw on my belly button and then like right on my groin and stuff every time you try to like get comfy on me?
Find the next thread.
Like this is an impressive skill you have, cat. You're giving me the Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm definitely not saying woohoo. She'll stand on my stomach. Yeah. Yeah, Pandora will do that. Loki, who was a caviar cat, used to jump off so I could break her fall. She hit you with the 5-star frog splash. It reminds me of my buddy's cat, Pickles, which pretty good cat name. Pickles was like, you know those TikTok videos or whatever when like they show like having to get the cat on the treadmill to get him back in shape? Like Pickles was about that size. Like he was on the level of like he was having problems cleaning himself with the litter box because he's so big. Anyways, whenever I'd couch crash while I was like getting ready to move here, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I thought I was having a heart attack. Cause like my chest was all seizing up and like, you know, I'm just so confused at being woken up and I'm like, oh no, it's a cat like trying to like climb up to the top of the couch or like putting one paw on me to jump onto the couch. Whenever they both got into stuff in high places, you know, my ex and I had to run to catch them if they fell, so they just clawed. Oh, yeah.
Oh, penitent one, wondrous vision.
A little toe made of limestone?
It is of little.
This guy keeps giving me weird little treats. Hope it's not that guy's toe. Like, I know one of these old people I've been helping, they're gonna turn out to be like some demon.
Sister, I know you are there. Even if I can't see you, hear my plea. After your departure, it is now my turn to prove I'm deserving of our captain's trust. I will not fail, Chrysanta. And may the greatest of pains devour me if I let the penitents through this door. On your guard, penitent one.
Oh, he's hit me at the Skodan. Alright. Oh! I can't even imagine doing that. It does make me paranoid when I get like a really good scratch or a bite from them. Has me looking up like, alright. Am I gonna get sepsis or something from them? You know, digging around in their litter box before they scratch me. Okay, so this boss is just teaching me to paralyze. Yes, gross. You had to get a drain. I'm so used to sterilizing stuff ASAP because, you know, like circling back to pro wrestling. The canvas and like the wrestling mat for wrestling rings, like WWE, like big time companies, like they keep them clean. Like literally after a match, they have a crew like change those out. It's It's like watching NASCAR, watching them swap those out. But on the indie level, that shit has not been cleaned in a good minute. So my coach told us a horror story of how he got like a gnarly staph infection, where it was just like he just got like some like it was something like his elbow came down on the mat and he just got like a little like mat rash and didn't think anything of it until like it like ballooned and like he ended up in the ER with them having to drain it, and they're like, yeah, if you would have let this infection like go up a little further, we would have had to amputate. So I'm like, wrestling rings taught me especially, because it was like I was in wrestling, then got the cats, and then, still part of wrestling, but that scared me enough to where it's like anytime I get like any kind of cut, bruise, scrape, etc., I'm like cleaning that immediately. Sterilizing it, getting it bandaged up if need be. But yeah, I gotta get me a lunch and do some laundry quick before board game night. So I think I'm gonna put the wraps on the stream. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you everyone for like hanging out with me. There's type of staph infection that was going around my province last Christmas, and it was killing people. Oh, damn. Damn. We haven't had anything that wild yet. You're so close to going to the hospital. Meanwhile, your mom had to be... Dang. I think it's mostly just been like weird infections here. Like sinus infection. Got the bird flu once. Have a good night, bro. Yo, thank you so much, Death's Los Angeles. Thank you for hanging out. we get the relatives coming in here. I mentioned like I'm a very chatty streamer, but when we got the cousins, we got the relatives coming in here. Then we're just telling stories. But hey, thank you all. Well, maybe I'll be on tomorrow. Otherwise, like Mondays for sure will be like my TikTok day. Your leg, you still got, oh. Yeah, like, the only infection I got scars from is, like, I haven't had chicken pox or shingles, but I had, like, an outbreak of hives. So I got, like, this little, like, little weird indent on my face. GG's, yeah. We got him. We got the young.